Well, it's several days later, and I've paced myself as to how much work I'm able to do every day because it's so hot. It's about 100 degrees, heat index about 105, so I'm only able to work a couple of hours each day. And I'm working on the gate itself. I've clamped 2x4 to the west side, that's the hinge side, and with these 3 clamps, and I put a spacer in between on the vertical board for the gate on the east side, on the latch side, so it'll have a little space to be able to swing open. I use this method of putting a vertical here instead of on the old gate. You can see what I did. I put a horizontal piece on top, and the problem with that is locating the latch. If you want to move the latch up and down, it's much better if the vertical member goes all the way to the top. So this makes it a lot more surface area for me to be able to locate the latching mechanism. I put the top boards on with pocket screws from the underneath side, and I secured this next board down to give it a little more strength for the hinge. I didn't really have to run it all the way across, but I wanted some more beefy support for the hinge. I'm probably going to put another vertical piece here to give me more hinge support there. And after I get that done, I will probably install some supports like the old gate, like this here, to go up and give some more nailing areas to attach the pickets. And I'm going to put on the bottom, I'm going to stub a small 2x4 right at the bottom here, a vertical piece, and to as a place to screw the 1x4 that's on the bottom of the, thank you Mr. Air Conditioner, for the 1x4 that goes on the very bottom. After I get all the supports mounted, then I'll begin to put the first few pickets on. The pickets I'm going to have to trim down because there's not enough. Full pickets will only go to about right here, and if I use another full picket, it's going to overlap. Pickets will be on the other side. There'll be too much overlap, so I'm going to have to convert it more to one more picket. So I'll have to trim down with the table saw the width of each picket. After I get the frame done, before I start attaching pickets, I'll do like this. I'll put the deck sealer on. That deck sealer says it should last 4 years on a fence. So this fence so far here is 2 years in the making. It still looks pretty good. So I'm very happy with that. And that's how the progress is going on the gate. Sundown, and it's getting cooler. Just to show the recent progress from before, I've added some supports, not many, just a small one at the bottom, and these two these two braces here. And you might wonder why I added the one at the bottom. And the reason is that the hinge will cover this lower board, and so it doesn't give me any room to attach the picket on the bottom to. So this will be just a nailer. Actually, I'm actually using screws, but it's a place to attach the pickets. And then once I get across here, I'll drop down and put the pickets on the lower support. It's just a nailer. And the other is just to kind of keep it from racking and keep it stable. And that's today's work. I'm not able to do much because it's about 105 heat index out today in the sun. So now the sun is down, going down, and gives me time enough to come out and show you the day's work. That's it.